They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
Now, I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 58 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. 2nd down and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs 1st down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Here we go, 1st and goal. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from going back on top here in the fourth.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Finding Sutton. On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
This is 1st and 10. Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, 85 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. The veteran Joey Sly ready to get this started. Glad to have you with us, folks. And we are underway here at Gillette Stadium. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. They show run with three tight ends here on first down. Looking to pass first play is Prescott. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Douglas, the man in motion. Play action. May. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down. Off the play fake. Here's May. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Keyshawn Butte, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 3. They run again with Dowdle.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They run here with Dowdle.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A running play. It's Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers, and if the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and they end up making the play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Anthony Jennings in that time defensively. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receiver if you run it. But don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. To throw is Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Throwing, Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action now. May. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Give them 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Throwing now, May on first down.
Flushed out right. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
He finds Douglas complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
On second down, here's May.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out.
And the Patriots are once again back in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. Stuck for a loss by Christian Barmore.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott now.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's May. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Hunter Henry. As the first half is winding down.
And the Pats will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Now Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, May.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
And they go play action with May.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for two.
May going to try and throw for it.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for two.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Prescott on first down.
That is caught by Lamb.
And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And the Patriots are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Time Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On play action, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right. Here's a diving catch right side. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, 37 yards. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. To throw it is Locke. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. In motion, Slayton. Locke gonna throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Finding room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. In motion right is Robinson. Locke now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. They run here with Singletary. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Locke. This is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Devin Singletary. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first. before they swung him out of there, and you're right. With his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Could change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, I think we'll have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Prescott from the gun. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to stretch out their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So now then, the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Prescott now on 2nd down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott off play action. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Prescott, they're going to throw for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very...
And got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Blocked now to throw. Forced out to his left.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Eluding the pressure right.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And again, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
In motion, Slayton.
Now Locke.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already.
They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They look to throw. It's Locke. Going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing now is Locke. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. And the catch made by Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Locke to throw. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown! From 3 yards out. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. Locke going to try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. And that'll make this a 10-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Locke. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. In motion right, that's Hyatt. On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
Every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Second down, here's Tracy.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Lock now on first down.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Malik Neighbors
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
They'll try and run it in. And he is not going to get in. And I think the proponents of the Chargers saying, hey, why not kick it? The failure to convert is going to keep this game tied.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And they no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
Now 2nd and 5.
Throwing. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away but could not.
Kayvon Thibodeau
gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down. Prescott now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Right back to Tracy. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Lock. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tracy trying the right side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They'll hand it to Tracy. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Now Locke. Being chased out left. That is intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Here's Dak. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. To throw, Prescott. Oh, and that's